Hello, everybody. It's a big crowd. It's a second grade crowd for Born to Be Wild. Hi, Elliot. We have an 8th grader in the audience. There are so many cool things about working with these kids and this age group. And one of the cool things is sort of merges with having worked here as long as I have. They come into the 7th grade. This has been happening now for a few years, where they tell me what play they want to do. And it comes from when they were little. In this case, they tell me that when they were in 2nd grade was the last time that we did this particular play. That was 5 years ago. And I didn't believe them at first. Like, really? First of all, your 2nd grade teacher brought you that play? Because that's a little edgy for the 2nd grade. Yes, they did. And you remember it? Yes, we did. And we have to do Born to Be Wild. We wanted to do Born to Be Wild for years. And what I've done over the years is I try to find 3 or 4 plays that are really solid that I like and keep it fresh, just recycle them. I wasn't planning to do Born to Be Wild, but they made that easy for me. And then they just took to it right away. So I had the opportunity to give input on their part. A lot of them are sharing parts. I mean, usually you guys know your kids. At this age, there can be a lot of unhappiness on a given day or in a given moment. And I didn't experience one moment of that. So they've been great. They've been super supportive. They've been a little behind, as they're wont to do, just taking their time. So they're a little nervous tonight. But the thing about the performance is all the work has been done. And now they get to play. And we know that you will be forgiving. And we know that you don't know the play and you don't know the lines. And hopefully you won't know whether they miss anything. Like, how would you possibly know? This play was written by a high school teacher who...
I was going to say, the children sitting right in the center here, you're going to get trampled by some wild animals.
Yes, wild animals are in this play. The
The
whole play is filled with wild animals. Nothing but wild animals. And most of them are your brothers and sisters. And you know how they can be. So they've got to run down the And that reminds me, because I want to tell you a little bit about Mika Scott. How many of you know Mika? Not too many. So Mika, I could tell you a lot about Mika, but I'll keep it germane to this school and these plays. When Mika's granddaughter was in 7th grade, she's now finishing her 10th grade year? Yeah, several years ago, she said at the first parent meeting, I would love to help out with plays. She directed the Vagina Monologues this year. She's been involved in the theater community and the activist community in Eugene and pretty much most places in this country for decades and decades. And she's been coming in. She no longer has any children or grandchildren in the school. Just for her love for theater, she's been coming in every day to work with the class. And it helps me more than maybe you can't imagine it. Like every little crisis, and there's dozens of them every day, I would be faced with, do I deal with the crisis and leave the class alone? Or, it's just difficult. It's what teacher's world is. And when you have another human being as skilled as Mika, it creates all kinds of possibilities. So we've been able to separate the kids. And as you know, as some of you know, this play has a series of 10 independent scenes. So it's really helpful to have the kids working on things. So give it up for Mika. Please make sure your cell phones are turned down. The play is a little long from what you're used to. It runs about an hour. It may go a little faster tonight because they're a little pumped up. But it's an hour-long, 62-page script, which is a big script for 7th grade. So that's another thing. They took on something that was ambitious, and that reflects well on them. Lastly, if I could have a moment to say, this is for them as much as me, this is my 24th play at the Bill School. And I hired here, so I'm going to have to do plays, right? Yup, you are. And I couldn't have imagined doing one, let alone 24. The help that I've gotten from parents and Mika, but mostly the kids. The kids love the plays, and it's a great feature of village school education is that whether they want to or not, every kid gets on the stage multiple times a year, and they take that with them the rest of their lives. And those of you who have kids, older kids, who have been here and graduated the village school, you see it in their musical performance, everything. It's just it's a great, wonderful thing. And so I'm really proud of these guys, and you're in for a great treat. The 7th grade proudly presents, you guys ready? Born to be Wild.
They called me Mrs. Piddles, but that wasn't always my name. Nor a human servant, the one that feeds us and scoops at our waist. At first she called me Cuddles, but I do not cuddle, not with the likes of her. She's beneath me, and I have no respect for one who eats TV dinners and watches the reruns of the facts of life. I earned my title, Miss, because I'm a purebred, and I know how to behave like a proper lady. And Piddles, because I have a weak bladder. And this is my nickname, Lady Meowsalot. She earned her title because, well, enough said. And the one who calls herself Shelley has left for the weekend. That would be fine. We do not need her shuffling around in her crusty robe, brewing her chamomile tea and reading her romance novels with bare-chested man beasts on the cover. She's of no concern to us, except when she forgets to feed us. We've been abandoned for 2 days. 2 whole days with nothing but a bowl of water. I've already scoured the kitchen floor for her human food droppings, but a couple of moldy green beans will not satiate the hunger of Mrs. Piddles. At first thought, we must get even. That silky smooth decorative pillow of hers, I've shredded it to ribbons. Having access to a clean litter box is nice, of course, but it's much more satisfying when she finds little presents left in her shoes. And you know how the remote always seems to go missing? And you find it in the strangest places, like in the dryer or floating in the toilet? You know you didn't leave it there. Who did? We did. And now we must eat. This is my kryptonite, a simple can opener. Oh, sure, I've knotted the cans, pushed them aside, pushed them off the countertops. But this plastic food contraption seems to be the only way to get into my sweet, sweet, fancy feast. Oh, the YouTube. She left her laptop on. I'll find the answer there.
She gone? My gosh, she never shuts up. And the arrogance. For 4 years, I got to live here, all on my own. And then Shelley brought that arrogant little Napoleon home. Talk, 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 talk. All day. It's enough to drive me insane. Do you know that she snores? A cat that snores. I mean, come on. And there's nowhere to hide. This apartment is so tiny. I've tried to move my head with a blanket, but she's a window rattler.
You can talk!
No?
Liar! I just heard you! All this time I thought you were dense or something.
No, I can talk.
I have been monologuing for the past 6 months, yearning for someone to have a conversation with. And all you've been saying is meow. How could you? You were the teller to my pen, the harper to my Groucho. I feel deceived, betrayed. But wait!
I'm sorry. It's just that I don't really know you very well, and I'm a very private individual.
Don't know me. I never shut up.
Tell me about it.
Excuse you?
Nothing.
How can you claim to be a private individual?
Well, I did live here for 4 years before you came along last November.
Private individual. We share the same litter box. We eat out of the same bowl. We live in a 500 square studio foot apartment. There is no such thing as privacy.
Well, I agree, and most of what you said is true.
What? Are you trying to tell me you've been outside?
Yes?
I have been searching for a way out of this dump my entire life. I know every nook and cranny. Where is the exit?
Jeez, calm down, okay? Shelly takes me out to breakfast.
Posh, I would have noticed.
Shelly does that. She's locked you in the bathroom for the day.
She doesn't walk me in my bathroom. That's my office. That's where I do my work. Don't be jealous just because you're unemployed.
Oh, I'm sorry. And what exactly is it that you do?
You know very well what I do. Don't take that tone with me. I scheme. I plan. I jump up on the towels and take a nap. And I got a toothbrush. I do plenty.
Well, while you're at work, Shelly takes you out for walks in the park.
Another lie. I've watched enough TV to know that only dogs go for walks in the park.
Yeah, about that.
No.
Afraid so.
No, it can't be.
It is.
You're a dog?
But I do appreciate it when you clean.
Oh! I like a dog! You're so cat-like.
I'm a weird mix. A little Pekingese, a little Chihuahua, there's a sheepdog in there somewhere, and my grandma's a toy poodle.
Cats? Dogs? Cats use litter boxes. Dogs don't use litter boxes.
We can be trained. I mean, I can use toilet, but I did not want to show off.
This explains so much. The smooth coat, the wagging of the tail, the barking at night.
I do talk in my sleep.
But all the meowing.
Shelly gets a kick out of that. I started doing it a couple weeks before she brought you home. She gives me treats every time I meow.
My wife seemed to be a little unfair when it came to divvying up the rations.
Well, there you have it. I hope we can still be friends. I mean, we are stuck here.
I do not associate with dishonest beasts, especially ones who try to pass themselves as dignified felines.
Fine. Have it your way.
What? How did you? Gimme!
Look who comes crawling back.
You don't have any thumbs!
What can I say? Dogs are superior.
That's preposterous.
Fine then. Have it your way.
Wait, no. Please have mercy. I'm sorry.
Admit that I'm superior.
I know! You are superior.
I'm sorry, I do have exceedingly good hearing, being a dog and all, but I did not quite catch it.
You are superior.
I'm off to take a nap.
This isn't over yet. I will reign supreme!
Yeah, let's hear your big talk tomorrow when Shirley's not here to open your breakfast for you.
Blast!
What?
Well, it's just all those people.
Those people are the reason we're here. They pay for our pen, our food.
Oh, I'm not complaining. I don't think I'd make it in the wild. I like the city. It's all I've ever known. But all day, I watch those people, and it makes me think.
That's always dangerous, Babs. Remember when you decided you needed more greens in your diet, so you started eating grass instead of your regular zoo feed?
Yes.
And what happened to you, Babs?
I turned white.
You turned white. They almost shipped you off.
They had been dyeing our feathers through synthetic means. It was government conspiracy.
It's not a conspiracy. They're just trying to feed us what we would naturally eat in the wild, which causes us to have a pink tone.
Well, they should have at least told us. I mean, I didn't sign a consent form to be pink.
It's on the placard outside our pen. The tour guides read it like 8 times a day. We all know why we're pink. Don't you ever listen to the tour guides?
I'm sorry, what do you say? I thought I saw a butterfly. It wasn't a butterfly. It was just a leaf.
You're not a very good listener.
No, I'm not.
I think it's best we just stand here one leg at a time, bright pink and beautiful. That's the way we're meant to be. That's what the zoo visitors want to see.
I know, but
But what?
I've just been watching the people. To be more specific, I've been watching how they move.
What do you mean how they move?
You know, 2 legs.
Of course they use 2 legs.
And look over at the bears. 4 legs.
Is there a point?
And I know we're not humans or bears, but I've met other birds, like the sparrows. They hop around on both their legs.
And we stand on 1 leg.
But we have 2 legs.
But this is how we stand. It's what makes us flamingos.
Says who?
Says, I don't know. Placard? Nature? It's how we're wired.
But what if, hear me out, what if we tried standing on both legs?
Whoa, hang on.
Now, don't freak out. I was playing around with this last night and...
Don't do it, Babs. Don't even think about it.
You can't hold back the work of a genius, an innovator. I must do it. Oh, okay. I'm okay.
Don't let the zookeeper see you. You're going to be in so much trouble. They will definitely ship you off this time.